Salutations, viewers. My name is GameDame, and welcome back to another one of GameDame Reacts. So far, the EA team has surprised me a certain amount with, especially just like the way I feel about EA. I'm not a huge fan of EA by any means, but it seems like they're taking this game and actually listening to the fans. However, I'm still not a fan that the company itself that made Dead Space was, it no longer is here, and EA is taking it over, profiting from it, but that's just how gaming companies is, and I just feel mixed about it. But so far, from what I've been seeing, the entirety of the pre-alpha footage for Dead Space has very much impressed me. So we have one more to look at for today, and that is the updated environmental navigation developer walkthrough for the Dead Space remake.
You talked about how some of these pieces of tech are adding to the improvements of what this remake is going to wind up being. I'd love to hear you kind of talk a little bit more about, some other improvements that we've seen, not only in scale in terms of, rooms that we've seen before. We saw the headbanger room a second ago, but I want to dig into, and let's pull up the zero-G therapy room, which I think also showcases next layer
yes,
where you're thinking about going from an improvements perspective. Just talk a little bit about, where you're kind of seeing this move. We see Isaac kind of in the space right now, floating around the space. Probably going to show off some of his thrusters and stuff in a minute. I'd love to hear more about, kind of where you're thinking about in terms of improvements in this layer too.
So for us, really, going back to the original Dead Space, it was something that we felt, so again, super early build, that we felt we could actually improve in terms of experience and immersion. It's the zero-G. And how you would move around in zero-G. And that's something that was really good and improving the experience in Dead Space 2 and 3 that we felt was really missing in the original Dead Space. And so that's why we took that mechanic of flying around when you're in zero-G and with much more 360-degree freedom. And now you can play Dead Space and really feel you're in space during those moments. And so also that's a mechanic that we've starting to improve a bit on. Like, for example, now you can interact as you fly around. You can go into tighter corridors, those kind of things. But also it allows us to revisit some of the old content and create new ways to navigate, new paths. Like here in the original, you would have gone back through that door, through where you came from. And here, it allows us to create new environments with eventually new challenges to surprise also the people that know the game and will be like, oh, wait, what's that? What's that? And now we're gonna surprise you.
So it's really delivering on the fantasy of being in space, making sure that we're able to use that and revisiting all the places in the game. In the original, where there was zero-G, which was the Superman jump back in Dead Space 1, and now applying full 360 motion and finding ways to provide a real challenge in those type of environment. And so far, there's been very good ideas like this one about how can we retraverse through the same environment and provide something new for the players. So we're definitely on the lookout for these opportunities when we revisit each of these
concept art
gameplay
looks
sections.
so amazing.
Love that.
Yeah, for me in the original game, that zero-G jump was very disorienting. I don't know if anyone else agrees with this, but it made me very disoriented. So seeing quality of life improvements carried from 2 back into 1 with the thrusters and the movement is incredible.
Incredible.
That's a huge improvement as is. It's funny. The community quickly recognized and deciphered the Morse code from the Ishimura in the original reveal that we had. People figured it out right away from the blinking, flashing lights. But we didn't see any comments on the subreddit or online about the thrusters on Isaac. There was nothing. Where was that? Look
Maybe
alive,
it was too
chat.
subtle,
But yeah.
But no, it's really interesting because then also, like I was mentioning, it allows us to revisit to the zero-G areas, potentially create new ones, and add a whole set of different challenges, that were not present in Dead Space 1. that we can now create or recreate because you have all that freedom of motion across that one big ship.
Yep.
It's insane. They're seriously bringing in so many quality of life updates. I didn't even notice that myself, and I was too focused on the Morse code. But like, no, they're right. Like them bringing in a whole bunch of more elements from Dead Space 2 into Dead Space 1 is probably going to make this Dead Space absolutely fucking amazing. And I am loving the tech demo I just witnessed, and I cannot wait to see more footage of this. And even though I don't want to give my money to them, I am willing probably to replay this game because Dead Space is near and dear in my heart. So let me know what you guys think, and will you be buying this game despite EA's actions and them taking it over? But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I highly appreciate your time as always, but please do not forget to subscribe and or follow not only to my YouTube but to my Twitch. You guys know where my YouTube is at, but you can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/thegamedame. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.